Welcome everybody, welcome. It's a lovely May day. I hope you've all had a great day. I've had a good day. Okay, tales from the art patient that hopefully will help you get somewhere. That somewhere is Elf. You may currently be there. I want you, wow, there. I want you like me, there. Okay. Interesting story today. Let's get straight on with it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, more to come. Thank you. Okay, in May 1990, going back some time, a pharmaceutical company by the name of Merck, really big pharmaceutical company, put 2 patents in for a drug. It was a combination drug. It was a statin drug, so here we go. It was a cholesterol lowering drug, and they were ambitious to get into that market because, like I said many times, that market is very, very valuable, generates lots of money for the companies who are involved in it. Pharmaceutical companies average, I believe there's 10 statins at the minute on the market, don't quote me on that, and each one turns over in, I think each one turns over about 6 or 7 billion per year. Incredible amounts of money, that. Okay, so let's go back to Merck Pharmaceuticals, who applied in the US Patents Office. I don't have the numbers. I could get the numbers, but I don't have the numbers. You can't remember everything. And they wanted to combine a chemical with a statin. So this chemical happened to be co-enzyme q10. Now, co-enzyme q10 is made by almost every cell within the body. There's a high concentration of coenzyme q10 in your heart. And you know what? I think when they was trying to bring this drug together, they knew that statins lower the levels of coenzyme q10. Because, like I said, now stick with me, I know we get into this mouthful. Excuse me. Statins work through the liver. The only way you can lower cholesterol, you can forget all that margarine stuff, and you know, you can forget all that, right? You can lower cholesterol by sunlight, but it's temporary, right? Your liver will always make up the shortfall, right? Cholesterol will be converted in the bloodstream into vitamin D, which is apparently effective at 70% of all cancers. Interesting stuff. Okay, we'll not go in there today. I'm sticking with. So the system, the biosynthesis of cholesterol in the liver is the acetyl-CoA, HMG, CoA reductase system. Now the system itself consists of 15 alterations, right? 15 alterations. And while I'm on the subject, I would like to say, right, that cholesterol is made up of nitrogen, sulfur and phosphorus, which make up proteins. Ironically enough, there is no fat in there. If there is, I've never found it. Now, I couldn't honestly say that the liver's not capable of it, but like I said, the fat theory is social engineering. Okay, I'll keep coming back to that with margarine manufacturers and drug manufacturers. But let's stick to the story. So when you take and you'll all recognise one. You'll all recognise these. I blanked it off on purpose because, like I said, I'm here to give you information and so you can make informed choices, so you can get your health back, right? I'm not here to get sued by any of the people who make this stuff, right? And I'm really not interested. So I've got to be careful what I say and what I expose. A lot of you are familiar with this. This is a statin. This is a statin my father takes, right? No, he doesn't listen to me either. He doesn't listen either. Right? So you see, the only way to lower cholesterol is with a statin drug, and that works through the liver. Well, the interesting thing about, and this is gone back to the Merck Pharmaceuticals thing, which I've known for a long time. It's common knowledge these days. I don't know whether you know it. When you work through the liver, right, the system you're working on is the HMG-CoA reductase system. Now, unfortunately, right, that reduces this. Coenzyme Q10 will be 40% down, right? Now the interesting thing about this chemical is, like I said, it's produced all over your body. It's ubiquinol, right? Ubiquinol, right? And it's ubiquitous to every cell, right? So no matter what you eat, it all ends up as ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and that's what actually goes into the cell and powers something called a mitochondria. The mitochondria are the best engines on the planet, right? If only McLaren could make mitochondria, wow, wouldn't they have a car? Wouldn't they have a car? Because the mitochondria are absolutely amazing little engines that power every cell. Now, if I say to you, where's the highest concentration of mitochondria? Yeah, you've got a great idea, ain't you? It's going to be in the heart muscle, because the heart, obviously, each cardiac muscle, each individual myofibril is going to need a lot of mitochondria, and that's where the highest concentration is. So that's where you're going to have the highest concentration of coenzyme Q10. Well, if you're on statins, you've already lowered that by 40%. Now 40% is very close to 50%, right? So if I say to you, how would you like, people who are watching this and you're on statin drugs, would you like another 50% more energy? I bet you would, wouldn't you? Wouldn't that be good? Well, you can get that, see, right? If you take the supplement version of coenzyme Q10. Now, I will be leaving a link where a great version of it is, the one I use. I do not use this one, I blanked it out. This is an old one and it wasn't very effective, right? There are people in the supplement game who actually know what they're doing. Right, with that said, I don't know why, but I think it was bringing the drug to market very quickly that Merck never actually combined the two. They never actually put a statin drug with a coenzyme Q10 in. What I'd like to tell you is, I feel like the doctor should have told you this, right? The doctor really should know this. I don't know why doctors don't tell patients this. They're going to write a prescription for to lower the levels of their cholesterol via the liver, and they're not going to tell them, well, by the way, Mrs. Smith, you should think about taking coenzyme Q10 because you will have energy levels that deteriorate and drop by 40%. That's a lot of energy, guys. That's a lot of energy. Is it worth it? Yeah, definitely. It definitely works, right? I only use stuff that works, right? tried and tested by me, the guinea pig. Like I say, I no longer myself use statins, right? I'm not telling you not to, I don't. But one of the problems early on when I was on statins that I had to overcome was that very problem I've just told you about, coenzyme Q10. Ubiquitous to every cell in the body, and at the very end of the day, it don't matter what you eat here and what goes through here, when it gets to cell level, it's ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is very cyclable into adenosine phosphate, which adds a molecule to it, your body does, being a fantastic machine your body is, and then it becomes ATP again. It's cyclable, and that's the system, right? It requires coenzyme Q10 to make that happen. Like I say, the highest concentrations are in the heart, liver and the large organs, but myself, from the reading and the research I've done, I think the highest concentrations of mitochondria, the engines, without a doubt,